Ri Sol-ju, Kim Jong Un's wife, remains one of the greatest mysteries of the North Korean regime, where information about powerful figures is typically kept strictly confidential. As the woman beside one of the world's most notorious leaders, she holds many secrets yet to be revealed. Making her first public appearance in North Korea in 2012, Ri Sol-ju immediately drew international attention for the unprecedented way Kim Jong Un publicly introduced his wife, a significant departure from the customs of North Korean leadership in previous eras. However, her presence is far from a simple story. Her unexpected appearances, followed by mysterious disappearances, have left the world wondering what lies behind these carefully concealed secrets. Is Ri Sol-ju merely a figurehead wife, or does she hold a hidden political role? What could be happening behind the closed doors of the Kim family that we don't know about? Let's delve into the mysteries surrounding First Lady Ri Sol-ju in today's video to uncover some answers. 1. The enigmatic life of Ri Sol-ju. Ri Sol-ju was first introduced to the international public in July 2012 when she appeared with Kim Jong Un at the opening of the Rungna People's Pleasure Ground amusement park in Pyongyang. In a country where the leader's family is usually shrouded in secrecy, her appearance marked a notable shift in how North Korea managed and showcased its leadership image. This debut caught the attention of global media, sparking speculation about her background and life. To date, there has been no official information from North Korea about Ri Sol-ju's origins. However, sources from South Korea and Japan suggest she was born into a prominent family in North Korea. Reports indicate that her father might be a university professor or high-ranking official, while her mother is possibly an obstetrician-gynecologist at a major hospital. Being from an educated and elite family would have given Ri Sol-ju a solid foundation and access to cultural activities, opportunities that are rare for most North Korean women. Analysts believe that if her parents indeed hold such prestigious positions, Ri Sol-ju likely grew up with a social foundation well-suited to becoming the wife of North Korea's leader. This background may explain her cultural awareness and adaptability to diplomatic situations, which is crucial for her public appearances and at international events. Though this remains speculative due to North Korea's secrecy, her family background could have helped her project the image of a respected First Lady. Before marrying Kim Jong Un, Ri Sol-ju reportedly had a brief career in music as a singer with the Unhasu Orchestra, a renowned orchestra in North Korea established in the early 2000s, known for performing at events for high-ranking officials and international guests. Her involvement in the orchestra suggests she had artistic talent and that her family held enough influence to allow her access to high-level cultural activities. Some sources suggest that Ri Sol-ju may have performed at events attended by Kim Jong Un or other high-ranking officials, potentially catching the young leader's eye at one of these performances. Her career as a singer is notable because women in North Korea often follow strict social norms and are rarely encouraged to perform publicly. Her role in the Unhasu Orchestra hints at a level of influence and status, which could explain her eventual path to becoming the leader's wife. Besides her career as a singer, Ri Sol-ju is also reported to have been a member of North Korea's national cheerleading team, known as the Army of Beauties. This group, composed of young women from elite North Korean families, is trained in languages, communication skills, and cultural knowledge to represent North Korea at international events, particularly sports competitions. Ri Sol-ju reportedly joined the cheerleading team at events like the 2005 Asian Athletics Championships in South Korea. Her participation provided a rare opportunity for her to engage with the outside world, contributing to the elegant and captivating image she later projected in public. Another rumor suggests that Ri Sol-ju studied in China, North Korea's closest ally. According to South Korean media and North Korea experts, she may have attended a prestigious school in China, where children of North Korea's elite often study. This background fuels speculation that she might have gained exposure to global culture and lifestyles vastly different from North Korea's insular environment. Studying in China could have given her a broader perspective and knowledge about the outside world, preparing her with essential skills for her role as a public figure, particularly at international events later on. This is a rare advantage for North Korean women and possibly one that has helped her adapt to her role alongside Kim Jong Un in international settings. Exposure to an alternative education system could have helped shape her thinking, enabling her to handle public appearances confidently and build a First Lady image that aligns with the regime's requirements. In fact, many powerful figures in North Korea have studied abroad, particularly in allied countries like China and Russia, where they can learn about politics, economics, and governance strategies. Ri Sol-ju's distinguished family background and cultural foundation may have equipped her to step into the leadership sphere, as reflected in her confident appearances with Kim Jong Un before the public and international officials. Her engagement in cultural, educational, and diplomatic activities before becoming the wife of North Korea's leader makes her a unique figure in North Korean society. 2. The role of the First Lady. When Ri Sol-ju first appeared publicly alongside Kim Jong Un, her role was largely ceremonial. She stood by her husband during important events without making any personal statements or public gestures. In the initial years after Kim Jong Un assumed power in 2011, she was simply referred to as comrade, a common title in North Korea, without any indication of an official role in the administration. However, by 2018, North Korean state media began referring to Ri Sol-ju as the respected First Lady, a title unprecedented for the wives of North Korean leaders. This shift highlighted a significant change in her social status and prestige, signaling a new level of recognition within North Korean society and the nation's power structure. Experts suggest that this title for Ri Sol-ju sent a strong message from Kim Jong Un, indicating his desire to reshape his image and that of North Korea on both domestic and international stages. Granting her the title appeared to be a strategic move to emphasize the importance of women in North Korea under Kim Jong Un's leadership, while also promoting a sense of unity and stability within the ruling family. This move marked a departure from the secrecy traditionally maintained by Kim's father and grandfather regarding family matters. By presenting Ri Sol-ju publicly, Kim Jong Un may have aimed to modernize North Korea's image and establish himself as a more approachable, gentle leader. Beside the title of First Lady has also elevated Ri Sol-ju's public standing in North Korea, even drawing comparisons to other First Ladies worldwide. In a society where women are often viewed as supporting figures, her formal acknowledgement as First Lady is significant, representing not only a symbolic role but also an aspect of North Korea's soft power. Since gaining this title, Ri Sol-ju has made notable appearances at international diplomatic events, including inter-Korean summits and meetings with leaders such as US President Donald Trump. This shift marks an important change not only in Ri Sol-ju's role but also in how North Korea projects itself on the global stage. Her appearance at these events is typically polished and elegant, featuring traditional attire and a confident yet gentle demeanor, helping to craft a fresh, somewhat humanized image for the North Korean government. Experts suggest that her presence has softened the somewhat stern image of Kim Jong Un, presenting him in a more approachable, compassionate light on the international stage. Ri Sol-ju's presence is also seen as part of an image-building strategy that North Korea aims to convey to the world. By showcasing the leader's family at official events, the regime not only demonstrates the unity and stability of the Kim family but also seeks to present a more modern, approachable North Korea to other countries. During the inter-Korean summits held in 2018 and 2019, Ri Sol-ju not only appeared but also shared friendly gestures and conversations with the wife of South Korean President Moon Jae-in, Kim Jong-suk. These symbolic moments portrayed a softer image of North Korea, rarely seen before. In fact, Ri Sol-ju's appearances at these events have been compared to those of famous First Ladies worldwide, such as US First Lady Michelle Obama and French President Emmanuel Macron's wife, Brigitte Macron. Her elegance, refined fashion sense, and friendly demeanor have made her a highlight at international events, prompting international media and the public to view North Korea differently, a country often associated with strictness and secrecy. Ri Sol-ju's fashion style is also a notable aspect. She often wears the traditional hanbok, styled with sophistication and subtle colors, bringing a gentle, graceful quality that sets her apart among other First Ladies. Ri Sol-ju's regular appearances and acknowledgement as First Lady have softened Kim Jong Un's image in the eyes of the international public. Her presence alleviates some of the severity and mystery typically surrounding North Korean leadership in media portrayals. According to analysts, she is not merely a supporting figure beside Kim Jong Un, but a key factor in helping him build an image and convey his message to both domestic audiences and international friends. Additionally, Ri Sol-ju brings a fresh style to North Korea, offering balance to how the world perceives the nation. Instead of the solemn, guarded, and sometimes tense image projected by previous leaders, Kim Jong Un appears more relatable as a husband and father when accompanied by Ri Sol-ju. This allows North Korea to convey a message of stability and unity, not only within the Kim family but across the entire country. Thus, Ri Sol-ju's role is more than merely symbolic, it serves as a soft power tool within North Korea's communication strategy. Through her public presence and recognition, North Korea has crafted a new international image. Ri Sol-ju not only supports Kim Jong Un, building a closer connection to the public, but also embodies part of his vision for a unified, resilient North Korea that retains its tradition and authority. 3. The mysterious disappearances of Lady Ri. Since her first public appearance in 2012, Ri Sol-ju has occasionally disappeared from the public eye for extended periods, sparking various speculations from the international media. Between 2012 and 2015, she had significant absences, leading to widespread conjecture regarding the reasons for her disappearances. Given that North Korea tightly controls all information about the leadership family, these mysterious absences drew intense interest. Common theories focused on three main possibilities: pregnancy, serious health issues, or internal disciplinary action. In 2013, Ri Sol-ju disappeared for several months, fueling rumors. Many speculated that she might be pregnant or facing health problems. Upon her return, observers noted some changes in her appearance, with photos suggesting she looked fuller, which reinforced the pregnancy theory. Furthermore, her reappearance was never accompanied by an official explanation from state media, which only deepened the mystery surrounding her. One of the most popular theories about Ri Sol-ju's absences is that she may have been pregnant and giving birth during these times. Although North Korea has never publicly shared information about Kim Jong Un's children, reports from South Korea suggest the couple has at least 3 children. However, only one, daughter Ju Ae, who is estimated to be around 9 to 10 years old in 2024, has been confirmed. Her long absences may have been intended to protect her health during pregnancy and childbirth, especially in a regime that holds the ruling family in high regard. These absences often coincide with rumored pregnancy periods, leading many to believe her disappearances were related to her reproductive health. The secrecy surrounding Kim Jong Un's children might also be part of a strategy to protect the leadership's image. In North Korea, any signs of health issues or personal matters related to leaders are considered sensitive and could impact political stability. Thus, Ri Sol-ju's prolonged absences may have been pre-planned to ensure that personal health matters would not affect the perception of the Kim family's stability and integrity. Besides health-related theories, others speculate that Ri Sol-ju's absences could be due to a loss of favor or even internal disciplinary action from the regime. In North Korea, where every action and statement is scrutinized, even those closest to Kim Jong Un may face severe consequences for falling short of regime expectations. North Korea is one of the few countries in the world where high-ranking officials, even family members of the leader, can face severe punishment for minor errors or perceived disloyalty. Notably, Kim Jong Un's uncle Jang Song-taek was executed in 2013 on charges of treason, demonstrating that even those closest to the leader are not exempt from harsh disciplinary actions. As a result, some believe that Ri Sol-ju might have faced some form of discipline or reprimand for an undisclosed reason. Her absence from major events or failure to appear alongside Kim Jong Un on certain occasions can be seen as a potential sign of falling out of favor or temporarily being removed from public activities. Some experts suggest that if her image did not align with the regime's standards, she could be temporarily withdrawn from her public role, awaiting re-evaluation. This aligns with North Korea's political tradition, where every aspect from appearance to behavior must fit the idealized image the state aims to project to its people. Ri Sol-ju's disappearances not only stir speculation within North Korea, but also attract international attention. Global media closely monitor and analyze her every appearance and action, searching for clues about North Korea's internal situation. Each of her absences and reappearances generates public interest, leading to various articles and reports speculating on the reasons and implications. This global interest underscores the world's fascination with the Kim family's movements, especially given North Korea's enigmatic and often incomprehensible nature. Within North Korean society, the mysteries surrounding the lives of Kim family members are not only a means of preserving privacy but also serve as a political tool to uphold the reverence and authority of the Kim family. Ri Sol-ju's occasional disappearances reinforce her image as a woman shrouded in mystery, subject to the regime's control, which helps maintain public respect for her and the Kim family. The regime's ability to maintain secrecy and control over information is a core factor in consolidating power in North Korea. Ri Sol-ju's appearances and disappearances demonstrate the regime's capability and willingness to employ every means necessary to protect the image of the Kim family. By not providing explanations for her absences, the regime creates a wall of mystery around her life, preventing the public from accessing or fully understanding her true situation. 4. The relationship between Kim Yo-jong and Ri Sol-ju. Kim Yo-jong, the sister of Kim Jong Un, has emerged as a significant and powerful figure in North Korean politics. Considered one of Kim Jong Un's closest confidants, she plays the role not only of the leader's sister but also a trusted advisor with considerable influence on North Korea's political and diplomatic decisions. Kim Yo-jong's prominence gained international attention during the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, South Korea. Representing North Korea in a high-level delegation, she attracted global public and media interest. Her presence in South Korea was seen as a move to soften North Korea's image on the world stage. Since then, Kim Yo-jong has taken on numerous important roles in international meetings and has appeared at major events as a representative of North Korea. As one of the few women to hold a leadership position within North Korea's regime, she has broken traditional norms where women rarely hold high political roles. Her assignment to such crucial tasks has strengthened her standing within the Kim family and North Korea's power structure. Some observers suggest that Kim Yo-jong's influence reflects not only her importance within the regime, but also Kim Jong-un's intent to build a new image for North Korea, where women are seen as capable leaders who contribute to the nation's domestic and foreign policies. Kim Yo-jong's role has become especially visible through her official statements regarding international relations, particularly concerning South Korea and the United States. Her sharp statements towards South Korea have made her a controversial figure, underscoring her significant voice in North Korea's policy decisions. Her influence has positioned her as almost a right hand to Kim Jong Un, with increasing power and responsibility within the regime. Some analysts even suggest that she could be considered a potential successor to Kim Jong Un, especially given ongoing concerns about the North Korean leader's health. Kim Yo-jong's rise and expanding influence have led to speculation that Ri Sol-ju, Kim Jong Un's wife, may have been somewhat affected. Before Kim Yo-jong's prominence as a powerful political figure, Ri Sol-ju was the most visible woman at Kim Jong Un's side during major events and was seen as a symbol of the leadership family. However, as Kim Yo-jong has taken on more significant roles, especially in diplomacy and foreign affairs, Ri Sol-ju's presence has notably diminished in public events. The roles Kim Yo-jong assumes in public partially resemble those of a first lady, such as appearing at major events, representing North Korea at international summits, and even helping convey the regime's messages. This has sparked speculation that Ri Sol-ju may have been replaced or sidelined to make way for Kim Yo-jong, who is not only the leader's sister, but also a highly influential political advisor. Some analysts believe that, given Kim Yo-jong's growing power, there could be an underlying rivalry between the two most powerful women in the Kim family, Ri Sol-ju as the supportive figure behind Kim Jong Un and Kim Yo-jong actively involved in politics and diplomacy. If there is such a rivalry, it would be unusual in North Korea's history, where family members of the leadership typically do not openly exhibit individual power. Although Ri Sol-ju retains the title of respected First Lady, her role appears more ceremonial, with limited actual influence in political activities. Meanwhile, Kim Yo-jong, with her close relationship and direct involvement with Kim Jong Un, seems to hold real power and is allowed to speak on behalf of the regime, particularly on sensitive foreign policy issues. This has reshaped the public's perception of the two women's roles within North Korea's power structure. The dual presence of these two important roles appears to create a balance of power within the Kim family, with Kim Yo-jong handling political, diplomatic, and spokesperson duties, while Ri Sol-ju symbolizes family stability and the humanitarian side of Kim Jong Un. This allows Kim Jong Un to maintain a multifaceted image, presenting as both a strong political leader and a softer family figure. By allowing Kim Yo-jong to assume strong political roles, Kim Jong Un is also demonstrating his intention to build a family power structure. If Ri Sol-ju serves as the gentle, graceful image of a leader's wife, Kim Yo-jong represents a harder edge of power, reflecting North Korea's firm stance and policy direction. The distinct roles of these two women, although different, contribute to Kim Jong Un's strategy of consolidating power, helping the regime maintain its enigmatic nature while tightly controlling information and public image. The rise of Kim Yo-jong also raises questions about the succession possibilities within the Kim family. Should Kim Jong-un be unable to continue leading due to health reasons, Kim Yo-jong is viewed as the most likely candidate to succeed him, given her experience and recognition in political roles. Building her image and authority may be part of a long-term plan to prepare for a possible transfer of power if such a need arises. Meanwhile, Ri Sol-ju may continue to hold a symbolic and ceremonial role, not directly involved in policy but valuable in maintaining the stable image of the leadership family. If Kim Yo-jong continues to increase her influence and demonstrates leadership in both domestic and international issues, her position could be solidified to the point where she could become the legitimate successor, marking a significant shift in North Korea's power structure. In conclusion, Kim Yo-jong's growing presence and influence have had a clear impact on Ri Sol-ju's role. While Ri Sol-ju takes on an image-focused role, Kim Yo-jong holds actual power, contributing to North Korea's political strategy and reflecting both the regime's hard and soft power. The parallel existence and distinct roles of these two women have created a unique and complex leadership family, illustrating both the political strength and mystery of North Korea's regime. 5. Who will succeed Kim Jong Un? Ju Ae, the daughter of Kim Jong Un and Ri Sol-ju, made her first public appearance alongside her father in 2022 at a military event, marking a pivotal moment in the introduction of the next generation of the Kim family. Images of Ju Ae standing beside her powerful father at the ceremony immediately drew attention from international media and analysts, sparking speculation about whether she might become a potential successor. Her appearance raised questions about Kim Jong Un's plans to secure his family's hold on power, especially within a system where family heritage and authority are regarded as absolute. North Korea's culture and political system place a significant emphasis on the Kim family in maintaining stability and power. Since the country's founding in 1948 by Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-un's grandfather, the Kim family has ruled North Korea. Introducing his daughter publicly could be Kim Jong-un's way of reinforcing North Koreans' loyalty to the Kim family and signaling that his family's power will continue for future generations. Some observers believe that Ju Ae's appearance beside Kim Jong-un is more than symbolic, it is a message about the Kim family's dynastic succession. Introducing a new member of the Kim family to the public is extremely rare and carefully calculated. Some analysts suggest that, given Kim Jong-un's health concerns, Ju Ae's introduction could be an early step in a potential power transfer or at least a preparation for her possible leadership in the future. Although North Korea retains its patriarchal traditions, Ju Ae's public appearance suggests that Kim Jong-un might be exploring alternative options for future leadership, especially if he has no sons or if a son is too young to inherit power. While Ju Ae's appearance is a notable step, traditional pressures for the Kim family to have a male heir remain critical. North Korea's deeply patriarchal system has long viewed men as the natural successors of power. In this feudalistic and patriarchal setup, a male successor is expected to not only preserve the family's authority, but also ensure the regime's stability and legitimacy. Therefore, Ri Sol-ju's prolonged absences at certain times could be linked to the pressure of producing a male heir to continue the Kim family lineage. Though North Korean state media hasn't confirmed the exact number and gender of Kim Jong-un's children, reports from South Korea and international organizations suggest that Kim and Ri Sol-ju have at least 3 children. However, only Ju Ae has been publicly acknowledged, fueling speculation that Kim Jong-un may not have a son, or that his son is too young to be publicly introduced. If Kim Jong-un lacks a male heir, it would mark a turning point in the Kim family's history, as all previous leaders of North Korea have been male. This pressure may explain why North Korea maintains a high level of secrecy regarding Kim Jong-un's children. Every time Ri Sol-ju disappears from the public eye for extended periods, rumors resurface that she may be attempting to conceive or has recently given birth. Many believe that this secrecy aims to preserve Kim Jong-un's image and maintain political stability, especially given the lack of an officially recognized male heir. If Ju Ae is the only publicly acknowledged child of the Kim family, it may indicate that Kim Jong-un is willing to show some flexibility with North Korea's patriarchal traditions, at least temporarily. Some analysts speculate he might be preparing for a future where a daughter could assume power, akin to how female members of the Japanese royal family or other Asian royal families have been introduced as successors. However, this doesn't mean Kim Jong-un is abandoning the pursuit of a male heir, as having a male successor is considered critical to preserving the Kim dynasty's legitimacy. The patriarchal tradition in North Korea is not only a family issue but also a cultural and political foundation of the regime. To protect and consolidate power, North Korean leaders have historically viewed sons as the most legitimate and natural heirs. This has created a political system where the role of women, despite their certain influence, is primarily supportive and seldom regarded in formal leadership roles. In this context, Jue's presence could be seen as a temporary strategy by Kim Jong Un to prepare for the future while still exerting pressure to have more sons. If he does not have a son, Kim Jong Un may have to establish a power succession system that does not rely entirely on gender, paving the way for the possibility that Jue or another woman in the family could hold power in the future. This could lead to significant changes in how North Korea perceives the role of women in politics, especially if Kim Yo-jong, Kim Jong-un's sister, continues to play an important and influential role in the government. Jue's emergence and the pressures on Kim Jong-un to maintain a male heir have generated much speculation about the future of succession in North Korea. Although uncertain, if Kim Jong-un truly does not have a son, North Korea could face a crisis in its power succession system, an unprecedented situation in its history. To maintain the stability of the regime, Kim Jong-un may need to change the traditional family structure, allowing daughters or other female members to play more significant roles. If Jue continues to appear and participate in significant activities of the Kim family, this could signal a new generation of leadership, where women may also engage in the country's decision-making processes. However, this change will encounter challenges both from within and outside North Korea's political system, where patriarchal ideologies are deeply entrenched. Overall, the roles of Kim Jong-un's children, particularly Jue and the pressure to have a son, illustrate the complexities of North Korea's succession strategy. As North Korea enters its next phase under Kim Jong-un's leadership, maintaining the legitimacy and authority of the Kim dynasty will continue to be a key issue. Jue's emergence is not just a step in preparing for the next generation of leadership, but also reflects Kim Jong-un's efforts to adapt and perhaps partially alter long-standing traditions to ensure the sustainability and stability of the family and regime. In fact, Ri Sol-ju's appearances not only serve to bolster the regime's image in the eyes of the North Korean public, but also to present a more humanitarian side of North Korea to the international community. For instance, when Ri Sol-ju appears with Kim Jong-un at international summits or major military events, her image is seen as part of a campaign to soften North Korea's image, conveying a message of stability and peace, asserting that Kim Jong-un is not only a hardline leader, but also a husband, father, and representative of the family. Overall, in the context of North Korea being one of the most mysterious and closed-off countries in the world, Ri Sol-ju's appearances and disappearances are closely monitored. Each time she appears or goes missing has a significant impact on public perception and the image of the Kim Jong-un regime. Controlling her image is part of Kim Jong-un's strategy to maintain power and a way for the regime to ensure that the Kim family remains a symbol of stability and emblem that both the North Korean people and the international community must always pay attention to and respect. And those are the secrets and speculations surrounding the mysterious life of Ri Sol-ju, the powerful woman behind North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Whether she is a symbol of soft power or a player in the family power struggle, Ri Sol-ju's image continues to captivate the curiosity of the world. Her life reflects the complex nature of the North Korean regime, where everyone has their own place on the political chessboard. So, will the future reveal more truths about this woman? What will come next in the story of Ri Sol-ju and the Kim family? If you find this intriguing and want to explore more about the secrets of North Korea, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our videos. Thank you for watching, and see you again in other mysterious and dramatic stories.